What's up, everybody? RighteousGains here. I got another weekly update for you guys. So, without any further ado, I weighed myself this morning. I'm going to give you a bit of context. So last time I weighed myself, my last lowest weight, which I think was just the last update, was about 196 pounds. I think it was 196.8, something like that. And unfortunately, these last 2 weeks, I've had to work on my truck along with dealing with a sick wife and a college schedule. And so I was not sleeping good, and I let my diet slip. And so when I weighed myself at the end of last week, beginning of this week, I was 199.8 pounds, I believe. And so I basically gone back up to 200 pounds. Unfortunate. Now, that being said, I weighed myself again today, right? And after weighing myself again today, I now weigh 198 pounds. So I've dropped back down 2 pounds over the course of these 4 or 5 days. So that's good. Already heading back in the right direction. Body fat today was, I don't remember what my body fat, my muscle percentage was the last time I weighed in when I got to 200. Well, I know it was like 14%. But today it was 13.8% fat and 40, I already forgot the muscle, but I wrote it down in my MyFitnessPal app, so that's all I need. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's really all I have to share, because I don't have any PRs. I've kind of just been going to the gym, and yeah, not making any PRs really. I've been pushing it though. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's nothing really else to note or say. The only thing I would say is I made a video, which I don't think I've uploaded yet now that I think about it. I made a video of me making a forearm roller, one of those things, and I used it 2 days ago in the gym, and that was the first time that my forearms felt sore the next day. I've pushed my forearms before, trying to exercise them and get them to grow and get stronger, and they hurt pretty bad that day, but the next day they're fine. That was the first time my forearms were ever 2 days later, I'm like, wow, I'm sore. The forearms are like a muscle which is really small, and so it recovers quicker. And so I just haven't ever felt really sore before, but that time I felt it. So anyway, I don't got any special spiritual message today, unfortunately. I'm in a rush. But yeah. Okay, you're just gonna cut me off. Thanks, dude. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut you guys off. But yeah, that's how my week went. I think the one other thing I can say. The only other thing I can say is that I think I'm switching up my push workout again. So I've been doing pike push-ups, shoulder press, and dips, and then triceps if I have time, and forearms if I have time. That's been my workout. And doing that, I feel like I'm progressing in my overhead pressing strength, but still not to the degree that I want to. Even though I do dips because I kind of want to maintain that strength, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna switch to an incline press to really just emphasize again that kind of overhead movement. It's not a shoulder press, but I'm not going to do 2 shoulder presses in a row. I think I'm going to do an incline press, which will, you know, get my chest, and it gets your entire chest, but it is closer to vertical movement, right? An incline movement, right? It's much more closer to the overhead movement than it is a flat or a decline movement. And the dip is awesome, but because the incline still works your entire chest and your triceps and everything, besides like, you know, technique and just like kind of getting in the habit of doing dips, I'm sure I'll be able to maintain my dip strength just fine, because the incline will exercise all the muscles that the dip uses, but with the added benefit of using more upper chest, more shoulders, and ideally will help me freaking improve my overhead pressing strength, because it's been a stubborn thing for me. That's one thing that's been a really stubborn movement. Anyway, that's all I really have for you guys. Let me just park here. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Can't talk, gotta make sure I don't hit another car. I don't got the insurance for that. I do have the insurance, but I don't want to pay for it. Anyway, so yeah, that's really all I got. So, no message. I got to rush, but thanks for watching. God loves you. Later.